refresh if needed. We are back for the 1v1s, and we already found our first fight. We got the Dark Horse versus Dr. Raven. Dr. Raven being our last man standing. Congratulations to him. That appears to be Abu. So big congrats to Abu to making the last man standing. So I got a little bit of information. Let's see. We got from Radlords, 6 out of 10 of their main feeds made it into the 1v1s. So 120 out of 120 people, 6 of them are their main feeds. Now, of course, a couple of them, like 10 more members, could be their Mysticers or whatever. But their main feeds with the main max gear, they do have 10 of those. Or they had 10 of those, and 6 of them made it in. From GG, we got I'm Dying and I'm Moments. I'm Dying equals Rami and I'm Moments equals Saladin. And then I'm DCing Bruh is Bay, who is also into the 1v1. So GG got 3 in. Kaya says he got 60 people from Elements into the 1v1s, but how many max feeds? Now, the 1v1s has now officially started. This is going to be a little bit of a boring round, actually. We've got 128 people alive, but as you can just see, these people have been able to stock up their supplies completely. They had an opportunity to bank, and they were able to withdraw as many brews as they wanted, and that results into them having an insane amount of supplies, whereas usually we actually have these people fighting on only a couple of sharks, which means those fights will be much faster. But once again, if you are new to this channel, make sure to follow. First of all, welcome. And these are the Eden Deadman Mode Tournament Finals. Exclamation point Discord in the chat, or exclamation point Eden for all the information you'd want on that, so you can play the next time as well. And you can compete yourself for 2.1 billion 07 GP, or as well as max cash. A little bit of a FYI is that I cannot find a specific fight. I can only go to a random fight. So when there's 128 people alive, the odds of me finding the person you want me to spectate is, well, 1 in 100 and 1 in 28. So once there's 32 or 16 people alive, then you guys can type out a username in the chat you'd really want me to spectate, and from that point on, I can then try and find that user. But for now, it's literally 1 in 128 odds of me finding the guy you want. So bear with me while we're trying to make it through these first 1v rounds. And I actually did skip the fight. Let me quickly find another max fight. Alright, there we go. We got Juice Cannon versus ZX, and we got... Hold on, actually, I'm going to put on the names. There we go. Juice Cannon being VLS back-to-back, very much on low. We got VLS on the 9. Go back? I cannot simply go back. I'm sorry. It would then be 1 in 128 odds of going back to him. I'm sorry. There's no way for me to significantly go back. It's a random fight that goes into 164. I mean, true. But if you want one specific name, I guess. But we do have Juice Cannon versus ZX here. And we still can see that Juice Cannon still has a lot of spec left. And actually, I'm going to resize my screen a little bit so you can see that better. But there might be a little bit of a glitch while doing that. Let me see. How does that look? There we go. That's better. Now we can see both interfaces from both users. We got Juice Cannon on 25% spec as well as ZX on 25% spec. So we got both players having one VLS spec to their name, which could potentially be the KO there. We got Juice Cannon already putting up his prey melee, being scared of that VLS spec from ZX. Juice Cannon and ZX quite similar on foot there. But the main difference is that ZX actually chose to grab a range potion and a super combat potion, whereas Juice Cannon has full brews. So we're gonna see if that actually ends up making a difference. We got ZX also carrying a couple more restores compared to Juice Cannon's Sandfuse doses. So we'll see what happens with that. And let me quickly get that info. Let me grab that information for you, XL. We did get Abu winning the last man standing. And we're going to quickly see. That person wins 174 mil. So we got Abu already taking 174 mil home. And he could potentially take more if he actually goes far into this 1v1s. Now we got ZX on the focus on Juice World. He goes in for the barrage and then goes in for the step under, also called a DD. Which means that if your opponent is frozen, you can then step under him, and then you can take control of the fight because you can actually hide yourself under the other player and then decide your next move and be in control of the fight. We're going to see a lot of these people do that. We got Slow Folger, EMC3, and Mr. Claps. All thank you for the follows. If you're new, make sure to follow the stream. I'd appreciate that. We'll be streaming more Deadman mode and PvP content soon. Juice World, trying to catch the next freeze so he can actually DD under ZX. ZX just bolting. ZX Juice Cannon actually goes in for Staff Bash, not what you're looking for. Juice Cannon goes in for those bolts on the robes. ZX taking those bolts on the Aram, still trying to catch that one freeze. And finally does so, catches the 19 freeze. Trumper, thank you for the follow. Now, Juice WRLD instantly catches the freeze on ZX, which means that both players are now frozen into place, and they can now use all three attack styles available to them. We got Juice Cannon, should be unfrozen 3 seconds before ZX, which means he should be unfrozen in like 3 seconds-ish. There he goes, unfrozen, could now go in for the DD, but doesn't decide not to. Goes in for the VLS back, hits a 0 off prayer. Now ZX, unfrozen. Trying to catch that next refreeze. Both players trying to catch one of those freezes, but a quick VLS spec only is at 23. Could have been a lot better. ZX still a little bit behind on those brews. Juice Cannon way more ahead. That could be the difference off that range and super combat potion. ZX goes in for the Staff Bash. Inlet Flame. Inlet Time, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Juice Cannon is text, if you didn't know that. Well, there we go. ZX actually downs to the VLS spec. ZX, what are you doing? That's a rookie mistake, dying to a VLS spec in the 1v1s. And we got our first Maxer dying. Now let's see, what other max fight can we find? That's not a max fight. There we go. Wait, is this... Oh, actually, we got Dr. Raven again. Where's this fight, actually? Hold on. Why is this glitch? There we go. We got the Dark Horse versus Dr. Raven. That's the guy you wanted to see, right? There we go. We got the Dark Horse down on 2.5 brews, whereas Dr. Raven still has 5.5 brews to his name. Dr. Raven in a significant lead here, whereas Dark Horse already down to 70 HP, goes in for the 31 bolt, gets a VLS spec, but hits a 0 on the prey melee. Dark Horse now still trying to survive, using that Blood Fury, trying to heal back some health. Dr. Raven, also Blood Fury is his name. Dark Horse goes in for the Staff Bash, not what you're looking for. Dr. Raven catches the freeze and steps under the Dark Horse. Dark Horse 8 all the way back up. Dr. Raven sitting on 81 HP. Dark Horse does have his VLS spec available to him. So Dark Horse could go in for a bold VLS spec and potentially go in for that KO. But Dr. Raven, if he's smart, he notices ahead and he should stay safe. And 19 VLS whack. And the heal does come in from the Blood Fury there. 15 whack. The Dark Horse trying to take control of this fight. Trying to go in for the DD, like I said. Freezing your opponent, stepping under him. But then the Staff Bash. No, that's not what you're looking for. No items after the kill. You should be able to loot items after you kill them. The Dr. Raven trying to catch the freeze on the Dark Horse, but Dark Horse freezes Dr. Raven once again. Speculation, there is no loot after killing. There's no items after kill. Oh, okay, no loot after kill. Alright, I'll check with the admins to see what we can find out. Now, we do have Dark Horse on 1 brew, and Dr. Raven still, look at that, still has 6 brews total. No, actually 5, rather, sorry. 5 brews left on Dr. Raven. Absolutely destroying the Dark Horse. Dr. Raven now on that DD, trying to juke his opponent. Instantly, one takes his barrage. It's like what we like to see. Switches into the tank. Dark Horse catches the freeze. Could now go in for the DD. Does decide to do so. Dark Horse has 2 VLS spec to his name. He's out of food. Goes in for VLS spec. Hits a 0 on prey melee. Instantly goes in for another VLS, but no, juke specs to mage. And Staff Bashes once again. The Dark Horse, the pressures get into him. He hits a 48 VLS spec, but Dr. Raven still has 4 brews to his name. Should be able to make it. I don't think the Dark Horse can come back from this. He has no spec left. The Dr. Raven does not have one either. Dark Horse, 0. The Dr. Raven needs to deal with damage. 19 barrage coming in. The Dark Horse now, 19 barrage, and Dr. Raven makes it into the next round and kills his opponent. Let's see, what other fights do we have going on? We still have another max fight going on here. We got Thorman versus XVI. We got XVI on 4 brews. Whereas Thorman is down to 3 brews. So quite a close fight. Thorman goes in for the VLS spec, hits a big VLS. Goes into a bolt, unfortunately only hits a 0. XVI has 3 brews left to his name. Thorman, only 2 brews. So far, Thorman, 1 brew down. But he could make it back. The 22 whack. Does not help him. Tormund tries to go in for the whack, but it's a 0. Switches to his bolt. Does not get the damage he's looking for. Now he's trying to get that barrage so he could get back into this fight. Now both players frozen into place. All they can do now is switch between Rage and Mage. XVI taking the better of these trades. Seems like he's been juking his opponent a little bit better. XVI and Tormund still have 1 Vila spec both into their pocket. They could go for the Vila spec. XVI does so. It's a 24 on Tormund. Tormund now should be unfrozen. Steps under XVI, which just got the refreeze. XVI uses his seeds to get out the DD. Tormund that uses Vila spec, but that's not the damage he's looking for. Only 3 bruise doses left. First, XVI has a total of 7 brew doses. At Tormund now only 1 brew dose left. Not much he can do here. XVI has control of this fight, but does he know that his opponent's almost out of food? If he's reading, if he's listening to the stream, he could know. XVI on the focus. Tormund now catches the freeze on XVI, which means that Tormund could go in for the DD once he's unfrozen, because he will be unfrozen slightly before XVI. But Tormund is making a mistake there. His opponent's already frozen, and he actually goes in for an ice barrage instead of a blood barrage, which is a big mistake, because the blood barrage could heal him, which could put him back into the fight, because we actually now see XVI 115 HP, 1 Brutus left. Now 92 HP. He is out of foods technically, as well as Tormund, but Tormund on 30 HP, whereas XVI is on 115 if we count the Dubros. Now Tormund 9 HP, 1 more barrage could do it. Catch the freeze. Tormund now could go in for another quick DD. Goes in for a VLS whack. It's a 0 on prey melee. XVI used the C's to get out of it. Tormund does not react in time and falls down before proccing his redemption. XVI making it to the next round. We got Easy Peasy versus Blocked. WestG versus Crackhead. Let's see, any other good fights? No, those are the only 2 fights remaining. We actually have Element and Tentacle still fighting, but they're pretty much out of food. Black Nose versus Easy Peasy. Easy Peasy dies. Blocked Nose carrying his food onto his body. I mean, he had a lot of food still left on his body. So, taking his final hit. WestG. Alright, there we go. We got Westy versus Crackhead. Crackhead, 2 Brutos left. WestG, 3 Brutos. It's a very close fight here. But we got Crackhead on the Venge setup, whereas WestG is on the Tri-Brit setup. Goes in for those javelins, and Steady's Warhammer whack only hits a 0. WestG still tossing those javelins. Look at him, just tossing. Goes in for the barrage, splashes. Just to his tank gear. Another barrage comes in, 17. Crackhead now frozen, and he now drinks his last Brutus. Only 1 Brutus remaining for him. Crackhead should be falling soon. We got a Staff Bash coming in from WestG. Now goes in for that javelin toss. Interesting enough, look at that. WestG does not have a melee weapon, and Crackhead falls. As the Venger does finally kill. But now, actually, no, WestG, look at that. Picked up a Steady's Warhammer. Loot does drop. It has been fixed. WestG now received the item from Crackhead. And those are the first 64 fights completed. Now, 64 people remain. Went from 128 to 64. And now, the 32 next fights should continue shortly. Once again, if you're new to the stream, make sure to follow if you're new. If you're new, also exclamation point Discord in the chat. Let me pre-type that. There you go. All the information you'd want. Exclamation point Eden as well for the information on playing the Eden Deadman Mode tournament. Now we also have this going on, which is a little bit project of mine. If you want to join that, check out the chat and potentially have some fun on there next Friday while we wait for the next Eden Deadman tournament to come around. Now there we go. All players just got teleported. And there we go. Alright, seems like we already got our first fight. We got, that's interesting name there. That's an interesting name. We got Black versus AC. Who you rooting for, Mr. Giller? I just hope the best person wins. No, I am a Radlords member, but I do not really play Eden. But obviously, I do I do give them the best of luck. But hey, if another team wins, if Jason wins, I appreciate that too, man. ABC instantly goes in for the DFS spec. Now, Black goes in for the VLS spec. It's a 59 on AC. Now, AC already down. Black goes in for the VLS wipe. Black on that Tribrid setup. No, actually on the Venge setup. Full Venge. Black procs the Venge. 20 VLS. It's a 15 damage back on AC. That's what's so powerful about this Venge setup. You deal damage, you get damage back. Yuz, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We got Black still on that focus, down a couple sharks. But AVC is now proccing his VLS specs. He has 1 VLS spec to his name, whereas Black still has 2. Now Black tries to go in for the VLS spec, but does not so. Actually jukes his opponent by thinking he runs away and then instantly goes back for the VLS spec. Very well played by him, getting his prayer off prey melee. Very well played. Black now goes in just for those bolts. That's all he can do. All he can do is now Venge and Bolt, because AVC is keeping very good distance between himself and Black, so he cannot get VLS. Now AVC goes on the DD, trying to hit behind Black. Now Black already procced a Vengeance, but the Vengeance is only 6 damage. A VLS wipe goes in at 31, and is unfortunate because if that was on Venge, that could have been a lot more damage. The 18 VLS spec hits on prey melee, but only it's an 18. Now Black goes in for the VS wipe, only it's a 0. AVC still controlled this fight, although the food's actually quite similar, only 1 food difference. Black tries to go in for the VLS, but instantly gets frozen. Now all he can do is Bolt. The Venge should be available to him soon. Venge should be up in like a second or 2, so he should be proccing that soon. There we go. The Venge at 31 VLS hits a 25 damage back, and that's the power of Venge. Bike Frog, welcome to the stream, buddy. I appreciate you tuning in. Now AVC instantly hits a 23 Bolt. Black kind of low health, 55 health. He could get VLS'd because AVC does have a VLS spec to his name. Now Black does too, 40% spec on his name. The Bolt hits a 0. The 22 VLS wipe on Black puts him down another shark. Black has 4 sharks remaining, as well as ACV. ACV gets a 53 VLS spec, putting him in control of this fight. The 10 the 10 Bolt does make a little bit of a difference. The Vengeance again, but Black is out of food and hits a 43 Venge in return. But no, Black has 70 HP. AC has 74 HP too. Eats the last shark. It's now 50 versus 70 HP. The 17 Bolt comes in. AC, 22 health. Black goes in for that VLS, but he's not unfrozen yet. He has to find another Bolt. It's a 0. Unfortunate. Black tries to hit, but the AC hits a very powerful bubble rush. That's going to be into Black. Goes in for the last VLS spec, but does not quite get it. The last Bolt hits a 34, and Black falls, and AC survives on 65 HP, making it to the next round. We got Gromit versus CD. Gromit has 1 Brutos remaining, and CD completely out of food. We got CD on 62 HP, Gromit on 63 HP. This is a 1 Brutos difference fight. CD's trying to get to the next freeze. It's a 17. The barrage comes in. The Vengeance hits a little bit of damage back. Gromit now has drank his last Brutos. Gromit now on 52 HP. CD on 27. CD goes in for the Vlespec. It's a 0. Now CD goes in for the Bolt. Hits a 0 again. Should be blood barraging here, and does so. Hits a 3 blood barrage, but it's not enough. Now CD on 11 HP. 1 more Bolt should do it. Gromit gets frozen. A 17 on him. This is very close. A 25 Bolt. Look at this. This could be the difference. The 0 Bolt. The 0 VLS Rick. Holy shit, another VLS. It's a 0. Another 0. Another 0. What is this? The Bolt comes in. Hits a 32, and CD finally falls. Holy shit. That RNG on the zeros. Jesse Pigman, thank you for the follow, but Gromit making it to the next round. Very well played. We got another next fight here. We got Dad bonding his daddy versus Retarded Cock. Retarded Cock only on 5 HP. DB his daddy on 60 HP. Makes a difference. 34 Bolt. And Dad bonding his daddy makes it to the next round. Weather, thank you for the follow. We got CD 2332 versus In Moments. We got In Moments on full health. Both players completely out of food. It's just 86 HP versus 20 HP. The Redemption should be coming in from CD soon. Flex the Redemption. It's 35 Bolt. That could be the comeback here. Another 14 Bolt. Very well played. The VLS whack. It's a 22 through prayer. It was a VLS spec from CD. On CD rather. And In Moments making it through the next round. We still got this fight going on. Which, yeah, okay. They're just not doing anything. They're the only fight left. God damn it, dude. Hashtag GG. Dofi does. Instantly dies. Easy for GG. They just wanted to flex it on the stream. Nomo. Nomo Hager. Yes. Question mark? Taze, if you're new to the stream, welcome to the Eden Deadman Mode tournament again. And make sure to exclamation point Eden in the chat. And make sure to join. What's so funny about that name, Giller? Nothing. It's just a regular name. Nomo. Hyup, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, we're just waiting for the next round to start. There we go. Do we want to spectate this? Okay, so now there should be 32 people left alive. So if there's a specific name you want me to spectate, spam it in the chat now. I need the name multiple times before I go to that fight. Don't just drop the name once. I need it to see multiple times. In moments, that Bunning's daddy. Come on. Juice Cannon. Okay, Juice Cannon has been set twice. Let's see if we can find Juice Cannon. There we go. Juice Cannon versus Dr. Raven. That's going to be a good fight. We got Dr. Raven still alive, which is Abu. The 42 VL spec instantly goes in. Juice Cannon tries to catch that barrage, but gets VLS spec instead. Now, Juice Cannon still could go for another VLS spec. He has 75 compared to Dr. Raven's 50, but Juice Cannon gets instantly barraged as well as Dr. Raven. Both players now frozen into place. I'll put the screen like that so you guys can see these two fights in the background too. We'll be focusing on Juice Cannon versus Dr. Raven. Juice Cannon tries to get that blood barrage in. I mean, he's getting blood barrage rather. Dr. Raven already using that blood barrage. Instantly goes in for the VLS, but does a mistake, does not get the timing just right. But Juice Cannon does go in for the VLS. Both players on 60% spec right now. Juice Cannon tried to type render self, but that's a little bit of a typo there. Juice Cannon tries to get the render self going so he could see what Dr. Raven's doing. But Dr. Raven, very well played, steps on the other side. But now Juice Cannon catches the barrage instantly into the 21 bolt. That's what you like to see. A 1 blood barrage. The VLS spec hits a 57 off prayer. There we go. Dr. Raven taking it. Big damage. But the 31 barrage returns with a 16 blood barrage. He could be going in for some damage there. Now Dr. Raven goes in for the DD. Look at the food difference though. Juice Cannon currently in the lead because of that 57 spec. But we got Dr. Raven. Has one more VLS spec to his name. Goes in for the VLS spec. It's at 15. Now, the VLS spec are equal. But the 74 VLS spec puts him back into this fight. At 23 barrage. Ice barrage rather. Now, Juice Cannon tries to go in for the ice barrage. But freezes. Splashes and splashes and splashes. Juice Cannon is tilted. Goes in for the staff pass. Dr. Raven is having a laugh. Goes in for the 0 bolt. 47, sorry, not 74, I'm sorry. Juice Cannon, still trying to catch the barrage, finally catches it, but the 43 VLS whack puts Dr. Raven into a very big lead. Juice Cannon, only 4 sharks left, whereas Dr. Raven has 6 sharks plus a Crom 1. Dr. Raven now tries to catch the VLS, does not get it off prayer, unfortunately. Another VLS whack, does get it off prayer, but only it's a 0. Now Dr. Raven should go in for a bolt here, does so. The 30 bolt comes in. The VLS spec, easily predicted by Dr. Raven, puts it on prey melee at 0. Juice Cannon, both players frozen into place, only blood spells, ice spells, and bolts available to them. This is where they have to shine. Juice Cannon has 1 shark left. Juice Cannon on 83 HP, Dr. Raven on 62 HP, but a 24 barrage does come in, meaning that Juice Cannon has to eat his last shark here, putting him on 80 HP. Does so. The 38 VLS instantly puts Juice Cannon down to 42 HP. The Zuriel staff whack. Oh no, Juice Cannon is choking. He is trying to switch into his barrage. Catches the freeze finally, but doesn't even matter. Both players are going to be switching to barrage and bolts here. But it could actually matter because if Juice Cannon hits 20 bolts in a row, that will be the last HP. But Dr. Raven is at 33 bolts, and Abu makes it down. Takes Juice Cannon down and makes it into the next round. We got Vibrations versus Bill. BIS Mills. BIS Mills still has 2 sharks remaining. Vibrations has 0, but Vibrations has 50 HP. Now Bill has to eat up 30 HP on Bill. Biz has 30 HP. Vibrations, 60 HP on him. This is very close. 1 barrage could make the difference. Vibrations now frozen. BIS comes in with the bolt. Goes in for the blood barrage. It's a 4. Stays in melee range, which means he's going to get VLS. No, instantly walks under, avoiding the VLS whack. He has to pin on that one. But yes, tries to get that blood barrage in, tries to heal back into the fight. The VLS whack hits a 0 off prayer, but the same goes for Vibration. Another VLS hit on 0. The 14 bolt comes in. Vibration is now very low. 25 HP damage, rather, now on 1 HP. BIS 16 HP. One or both could do it. Hits a 0. Another 0 comes in. He gets 1 more chance here, and he gets a 74 and survives on 1 HP. Holy shit, the 0 VLS comes in. And Vibrations is an absolute unit and survives. We got Ali Tabik, our brother here, trying to fight versus Element. Element, look at that. Element has a Armadill's crossbow and a Zuriel staff. And actually, Ali Tabik's in the lead. Look at his gear. Has such shit gear compared to Element, but Element is literally losing. How is this happening? Ali Tabik on 80 HP. Has 2 sharks remaining to him, but he's getting bumper rushed by that 0 stat. Very strong. It's a 21 bolt. Now Element on 34 HP. Ali is a beast for sure. This is the Element quality coming in. The 7 VLS. Ali Tabik literally doesn't even have a spec wep. He doesn't have a spec wep, and he's winning. Hello? 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 This makes no sense. Ali Tabik now on 60 HP. Element on 19. 1 more bolt could kill him. The 14, but hits the redemption. Element can do the redemption trick 1 more time, and then it's over for him. Tabik tries to get that freeze. Gets the 9 freeze. Should go in for a blood barrage here, but the 23 barrage kills him. And Ali Tabik is going to pick up a VLS, an ACB, an Armadillo chestplate. He is living his life. He is living the dream. Ali Tabik, quickly do those items, bro. You're going to have to be fast. There we go. The VLS, the Dragon, DFS, Zuriel Staff. Plates, yes. Mystics, Tome of Fire, good, good. Get the Eternals, yes. Armadillo chestplate, grab it, grab it, grab the Armadillo chestplate, quick. Armadillo chestplate is still in there. Couple more seconds, there he goes. Armadillo chestplate, very well played. Gets the bolt in time too. Even gets himself the blood barrage, and look at that. Ali has to stank. Damn. Ali winning from the Element Maxer in literally no melee gear. Well, that's the first one. We haven't seen that before. Well played to Ali. God damn. Well played. Whew. Ali, the actual unit. Look at him. Maxer and Mystics, I mean... He had Mystics, but he had Zuriel Staff, he had DFS, he had an Armadillo chestplate, an Armadillo crossbow, and Opal bolts, okay? The only thing he didn't have was Arams, right? He had Eternals, for God's sakes, you know? The only thing that was missing was Arams. So the fact that Ali wins from that was Kaya, oof. We're gonna need a word with Kaya from that one. Now, any names? Any names? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Any names? Spam them in the chat. Spam a name in the chat that you want to see. The fights have started. All these people now instantly. Bar goes in for the VLS spec. It's a 58 on CD. Instantly goes back for the VLS. Dr. Raven again. Watch Dad bonding his daddy. Let's see if we can find him. Ton 2 vibrations. Dr. Raven. Alright, let's just watch this. We'll watch Dr. Raven versus Ali Tabik. Ali Tabik, the fucking basic champion. Shows Ali. There we go. We got Ali and Dr. Raven. Now, I feel sorry for Ali, man. I mean, he had a good run, but I think Dr. Raven is going to take this one. Dr. Raven has shown some very, very good skills in this fight. Not just this fight, but in the previous fights too. And we'll see if Ali can kill Dr. Raven too. I mean, damn. Ali versus Abu. Ali versus Abu. True. Pray for Ali. I mean, I'm praying for him, I believe. But I know that Abu is a very, very good PKer. Winning the Eden DMMT tournament before, he had a win under his belt. So we got a previous tournament winner versus Ali. But Ali, man, he has put his name on the map there, man. Killing the pretty much maxer with his no melee setup. Now Ali goes in for the bolts, hits a 0 off prayer. Ali's still frozen, trying to actually does a little bit of staff switches. Very well played. Gets a 58, almost kills Dr. Raven. 49, holy shit, Ali, what are you doing? This RNG, the 25 bolt, he doesn't stop. Another feels like it's a 28. Dr. Raven's being murdered by Ali. Holy shit. Ali, can you be stopped? The barrage comes in. It's an 8 barrage. A 21 VLS returns. Ali is making it work for him. Dr. Raven has 2 sharks left. What is this? Ali, the beast. Holy shit. Goes in for the 7 barrage. Does hit it. Goes for the bolt, only it's a 0, but the 0 returns. Ali now putting in some distance between himself. It's the 15 bolt on Dr. Raven. That's another 15 damage to his name, 31 damage. The VLS Rick off prayer, very well played, but only it's a 0. Ali should go in for another bolt here. Does so on prey range, only a 0. The barrage comes in. Dr. Raven actually goes for the DD. Can Ali Tabik do some damage? Dr. Raven only has 1 shark left. All Ali has to do is consistently DPS, and he can make it into the next round. Dr. Raven ate his last food. He's out. He's actually out. 70 HP on Dr. Raven. Ali Tabik has 1 VLS spec to his name. Could do something there. It's a 0. Ali Tabik goes in for a bolt. I'm guessing. No, the 28 VLS spec. Very well played. Dr. Raven was thinking a bolt there too. Ooh. Ali, eat up, please. Okay, Dr. Raven goes in for a barrage. Come on, Ali. You can do it. I believe. Dr. Raven, 54 HP. He's trying to make a comeback. It's a 0 VLS spec. He's working Ali right now. Ali, come on, man. Grab your crossbow and just bolt. There you go. 30 damage. Very good. VLS gets a 42. And he kills Abu. Jesus Christ. Yes. Ali making it into the next round. Upgrading some more gear for himself. Getting the Blood Fury. Getting the Sears. Getting full Arabs. He's happy. He makes it into the next round. Hashtag lit. And we got Raze versus CD still fighting. Both players out of food. No, my bad. Raze still has one shark left. Could eat up. CD. No, what is this? Raze falls down with one shark left to his name. CD takes the victory on that one. We got Tantu versus Vibrations. Tantu out of food. Vibrations still has one shark left. Tantu is a max Venger, but doesn't even matter. Tantu has very, very low. Now could go in for the VLS. Doesn't hit quite what he wants. Vibrations. 5 bolt. Vibrations needs to do just a little bit more damage. 24 damage, all it needs to do. Whereas Tantu has to do 100 more damage to kill Vibrations. I believe that Vibrations should be able to take this. 11 HP on Vibrations. Hits the 20 VLS, killing Tantu. And that was it. These are our last players. We got 8 players remaining. And Ali is one of them. Ali is almost in the prize money. If he wins the next round, he's in the top 4. He wins money. He's gonna win money for lit. Man, Ali. That's... Whew. Show WestG if you can. Is WestG still alive? Yeah, I see him. I see him. 8 people remaining. It's Voss. Ali Tabika is Voss, Voss, Voss. I mean, still, man, if that is Voss, the fact that he can outplay a Maxer with literally a no melee setup and a rune crossbow with a fucking ancient staff, that's ridiculous. It's crazy. That's actually crazy. Fuck, bro. Whew. Alright. So, WestG was requested, as well as Dat Bunning's daddy. So, yes, daddy, harder. Alright, so you'll be able to see all fights at the same time, but I will focus on WestG versus Dat Bonning is daddy, which is the fight we see here in the front. But if you do want to keep an eye on Ali or on any of the other players, you can do so. But for now, we will be fighting DB versus West. DB gets VLS and instantly for 59. It's almost a max hit. WestG instantly goes in for a barrage. Both players now frozen. Dat Bonding his daddy has taken a lot of damage here. The 0 bolt does help him there. Goes in for another bolt. No, actually misses a tick. Look at that. That is not what you want. You're switching gear, but you're not doing damage. That's a mistake. If you're juking your opponent, that's fine, but at least do some damage. Now, WestG instantly goes in for the VLS. Then the VLS returns. It's a 22 through prayer, and the WestG goes in for another VLS. Both players just dumping their specs. WestG has no VLS spec left, and Dat Bonding his daddy has 35%, which means he can now do... Oh, Ali got 2 hit. Oh, no. Oh, rip. Oh, that's sad. I didn't even see that. Can someone clip that? Can someone clip that? I would like to see a clip on that one. We got WestG still focusing on Dat Bonding his daddy. We should be able to clip here because I'm playing copyright-free music. So you should be able to make clips in this channel and remain them active. So I do want to see that Ali KO. That would be nice to see. Now WestG, look at how much food he has left, man. He's chilling. WestG is doing very well. Robot Mole and Walk Away, thank you for the follows. I got the clip. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly watch that on the side. I'll mute it so you don't hear me double. Quickly gonna watch that real quick, see what happens there. Oh yeah, he just got 52 VLS'd. Yep, that's unlucky. Didn't eat in time. It happens, man. It happens. But it was a good run for him. It was a good run for Ali for sure. Now we got WestG still in the lead in this fight versus Dat Bonding his daddy. Dat Bonding his daddy has 2 Coromons to his name and 4 Sharks, whereas he also has 3 Brewdoses, very important. Whereas WestG already used all of his Brewdoses. But I'm assuming he did pot up. The 10 bolt comes in, but it's a 10 bolt spec only. That's not what you're looking for. WestG goes in for another bolt. It's a 0. WestG bolting again, I reckon. No, actually goes for the VLS. It's at 61! And god damn, he is down. Another KO. That's a max VLS hit right there. WestG killing his opponent. Now, we do have 2 fights going on still. We got Bar versus Shark. We got Shark on 6 Sharks, whereas Bar only on 2 Sharks. So we should see Shark taking the fight as he is in lead in the Sharks. Now, Shark currently frozen. Barker going for the DD here. Does decide to move towards, but actually gets frozen himself. Now, both players frozen very close to each other, but Shark should be frozen before. The 74 bolt should give him the victory here. Bar is out of food. 33 health on him remaining. Shark has a VLS spec to his name. Could dump it right there, but he's still frozen. And there we go. The 36 VLS spec puts Bar down. Shark making it into the top 4. Excuse me. And we actually see WZ dropping to right as we zoom up. And there we go. CD, Sharkbank, WestG, and Vibrations are our top 4. Now, please, if you are listening, if you're one of these 4, please type the hashtag of your clan in the chat. I would like to know. Just hashtag your clan. Not in the chat, in the clan chat. I mean, you can, okay, sure, you can spam the chat too in the Twitch. But I mean, for those 4 players remaining, please hashtag your clan if you can. And once again, people, we are playing the Eden Deadman Mode Tournament. For more information, please type exclamation point Eden in the chat, and you'll be able to join the Discord and play for 2.1 bill 7 yourself, because this is a free-to-play server, and you can join next month. Big Bicep, interesting. We got Big Bicep competing. Ali to be close elements, he actually did. Hashtag lit. All right, we got a hashtag lit. Any 3 out of 4. All right. Now, these people already won money. Let's note that, all right? Anyone in the top 4 guarantees money. So, we'll see who takes down first place. But at this point, if you're here, if you're in this fight, you are at least in for the money. The Rat Lit Alliance, Bark. The Rat Lords Lit and Bark Alliance #1. It does appear to be so. Both players getting ready to fight. There we go. Instantly, the 36 VLS hits very nice for WestG. Now, instantly catches the barrage. WestG frozen into place. CD could pull up a VLS there, but WestG instantly walks out of it. Goes in for a VLS, but switches to a bolt, juking CD. WestG. VLS hits at 57. There we go. Now, WestG frozen into place. CD could go in for the VLS spec, but it's at 35 in return. Now, CD still doesn't use any of his VLS specs. It's 29 VLS through prayer. WestG, no prayer left. Motherfucker, that's right. CD, still on full health there, and still on full VLS spec. Only used 1, now VLS spec it's a 0 off prayer. Could have been something there. CD, not quite what you're looking for. We do shoot Sharkbank and Vibrations, actually very low. The 52 VLS spec hitting on Vibrations. Could have been a little bit something there. The 26 Barrage comes in too. Very close fight there as well. We got WestG flexing the VLS, putting on Prey Melee on CD, and then instantly gets the ACB hit. This is a private server. This is, in fact, a private server. Yes, you can type exclamation Eden in the chat. You can play for 2 bill 07 if you want. Sharkbank is 10-13. Very well played. WestG, a little bit low there. This could be CD's comeback. Exclamation point disc Eden in the chat to play Eden if you want. There you go. All the information should be there. You can compete for 2 bill 07 yourself. Now, back to the fight. We got a WestG versus CD. CD on 4 Sharks and 1 Karambon. WestG has still a couple of Karambons and a lot of Sharks left to his name. WestG definitely in control of this fight. Gets a 25 bolt down. Another bolt. Only it's a 0. Not quite looking for a WestG. Jukes it with the bolt, but CD predicts that. Gets the VLS. No, does not go for the VLS. Gets that predicted. Now, more bolts flying in. WestG trying to get the barrage. CD still tanking. CD goes in for the bolt. WestG goes in for the VLS juke, but instantly goes back to the bolt. It's an 18 bolt. Now WestG frozen. CD is in control of this fight currently, but he's down a lot of food. He could go in for the step on there. Does decide to do so. Tries to already barrage up. He has 76 HP, whereas he only has 2 Sharks left. The VLS spec is at 35 on WestG. WestG now dropping a little bit low. And now the 21 barrage. That's another Shark down for WestG. WestG, you should really eat up, man. You're in the lead there. You should not be getting KO'd here. The 12 VLS whack. Now actually we see Vibrations very low here. We got Sharkbank winning his fight 10-13, making it to the top 2. Well played by him. We got WestG still on 5 Sharks in the Karam one. CD only 1 Shark left. Now WestG finally catches that freeze. Does he step out correctly? He should be stepping out into those diagonal squares so he cannot be VLS, but he actually does not decide to do that. Instantly gets VLS there. That's exactly what I mean. That's not the place you want to be at. Now he's going to get VLS at 39. That's not what you're looking to do. But at 31 VLS, it's a 9 back for WestG. That's looking very good for him. He's back on full health. CD on 60 HP roughly. WestG tries to go in for the VLS. It's a VLS whack on the 0. WestG 0 VLS. CD trying to catch the barrage. Does catch it. Steps under. Now SG uses the seeds. Very well played. Catches the barrage instantly. Both players now frozen into place. We got WestG being able to use a VLS spec very shortly. Does realize he doesn't have a spec, so he just seeds away once again to put some distance between himself and CD. But CD, not gonna lie, he's making a comeback there, man. He is on 36 HP, 23. But one more bolt could KO him. WestG, however, goes in for VLS. Not what you're looking for there, man. But this should be done and over with. We got CD on 19 HP. Not much there to predict. CD flexing the VLS, but he's frozen for another 15 seconds at least. So he does not have that available to him. WestG only has one shark left. Look, man. CD finally falls down to the 19 barrage. WestG, the 3-tick switch is coming in, making it into the final. Alright. That's it, man. This is going to be the final. This is going to be it. Who's WestG? No clue, man. Who molested me, lol? Hey, Big Bicep, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Hashtag CD. Who's the last two? Okay, so we got 1013 here. And then WestG, I have no clue, man. We got 1013, which is Shark Bark. And then we got WestG, who I'm not too sure who that is. 1013 on my cock? Dude, hell yeah. CD Mellow? No, is that CD Mellow? I don't think so. Dude, WestG, if you're in the stream, if you can hear this, make sure to type this. It's CX from CD. Ah, I see. I see. WestG is rapping CD. Tito comes in with that information. I appreciate that. Let's continue with the music, actually. There we go. Let's put on some epic music. There we go. That's a good tune. Alright, man. This is it. Exclamation point Eden in the chat if you're new to this. You can play for 2,000,000,007. Every month there's going to be a tournament. This is not once in 3 months or once a year. Every single month. Pretty much straight to the point. So if you want to play for 2,000,007, next month is your chance. Now both players are now ready to fight. We got 1013 versus CX. Wait, versus Mellow. Is it Mellow? Is it confirmed? Is this WestG versus Mellow? I mean, sorry, 1013 versus Mellow. Now, 1013 still has all his VLS specs to his name. He could go in there, and you can already see that this is 1013. 1013 going in with the sliding mechanic, as I like to call it. A little bit of ice skating. 1013 likes to do that. He will slide around the opponent and then instantly charge him with a melee attack when you least expect it. Now, Shark Bank goes out of the DD by using a seed, catches the 29 barrage, flexes the prey melee by quickly switching to the VLS. Now, the VLS hits a 20 off prayer. Very well played. Delaying that spec. WestG did not get that on time. Now 1013 is in the lead here. He still has 3 Brewdoses, whereas WestG already used all of his Brewdoses, as well as both his Karam-Buns. 1013 actually picks up another Shark. He actually had one dropped on the ground. Now look at that, man. He is full of food. Hits a 33 VLS. WestG is being murdered by 1013. Now 1013 is going to go by with his ice skating. There we go. Look at that. You see him continuously just moving back and forth. And just instantly running back on there, running back out, running back and forth, back and forth. That's the ice skating technique right there. 1013 and Inya, very well known for both doing that mechanic. 1013, one of the best tribers in the game, and he's showing it here, taking potentially down WestG for the victory. The 52 VLS spec definitely helps. The next barrage comes in, but only splashes. Another VLS spec. No, actually, ice skates back. Hits the 9 ice blitz rather. Now he could go in for another 1-tick barrage. Does so. Now could go in for the VLS spec. Does not decide to do it just yet because he does not have a VLS spec available. But he could, of course, flash VLS whack. But look at that. WestG is being murdered. He has 1 Shark left to his name. 1013. Look at how much food he has left. This is a guaranteed victory. He says close, bro. Look at how much food he has left. This is not close at all. WestG is being destroyed by 1013. And who can blame him? 1013 is one of the most prolific tribers in the entire game, and he's proving it himself here, ice skating around his opponent, not giving a fuck, styling on him, hitting the 22 bolt. Could go in for another bolt right there. No, the VLS whack, actually it's a 0 off prayer. Now look at him, ice skating back and forth again, going in for the bolt. The VLS spec is at 19 on 1013, but doesn't even matter. The VLS spec returns on an 8. Now WestG 30 HP for him. 1013 gets bolted at 30. Has to actually eat some food there, but decides to remain on 60. No, actually, combo eats a Karam-Bon with a Shark. Very well played. Now Westg on 30 HP and 10-13. Look at him, man. Ice skating around the map. There he goes, trying to catch that freeze, but he gets frozen himself. Now all he can do is Bolt and Barrage, but he'll be happy with that because that does mean the VLS is not available to him. One tick step Barrage. Very, very fast, man. Look at how good that is, dude. He switched in tank. Boom. One tick Barrage. Look at how smooth that is, dude. Those switches are insane. And X Thomas, thank you for the follow. And Westg finally falls down. And Bark, hashtag frontline. Look at him, dude. 10-13, taking home the 2 bill prize pool. Or I guess 1.3 bill for first place, rather. But very well played. Let's see if we can actually get a winner interview with him. I do have 10-13 on Discord, I think. No, why do I not have him on Discord anymore? Oof. 10-13. Why am I not sharing a Discord with him anymore? What is this? What are those, man? Move me in 10-13 in. Wait, 10-13, are you in the Eden Discord? Maybe it's because I'm on streamer mode. Hold on, let me quickly grab 10-13. No, I'm not. Call him? I'm trying to, but I apparently am not sharing a Discord with 10-13. Let's see, man. No, my private channel got deleted, man. Sad, dude. Don't want an interview? Louis can go in for me? Alright, alright. Hey, you actually got a subscription. Unsensitized coming in with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, man. Alright, let's see if we can call Louis. Let me quickly see if 1030 can fix my... Ghosting can fix my channel. My private dungeon got removed. That's sad, dude. Wait, can I join it? Oh, okay. There we go. Can I move people there? I can. Sweet. Louis apparently does not want to join in for a winner interview. Alright, let's drag in some people then, alright? It does not appear that we get a winner interview this time around. But we'll drag in a couple people. Actually, I do have one quick person to call. There we go. We should be able to connect with Lord Dovey here. Lord Dovey from GG, welcome to the call, my man.
Oh, let me just quickly mute you on stream. There we go. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, my man. How was the GG final for you guys?
Multi was really good. We had our plan, kind of went a bit awkward when we realized that they were guarding a barbarian outpost, but happily we managed to squeeze around and stay in the singles area before rushing them.
And how did the rush go? I mean, I saw that Rat Lords moved up north, and then I saw the Alliance kind of circling around them, but then that position remained for quite a long time. So how did that fight go for you guys?
So Tito was constantly calling out their massive clumps on the northeast, northwest. For some reason, they didn't move from the north. And then for us, luckily, we had a little squad that as soon as we ran in, we saw 2 maxes and we speared them into the fog almost instantly. Mm-hmm. And then during the fight, I think my little squad got another 2 maxes down.
Right.
In the end, because combined we had 4 VLSs, 4 Zerial staffs.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Right.
Well, so, unfortunately, no prize money for you guys this time around, I guess.
It's fine. You win some, you lose some. Like,
it happens, man.
Really, yeah, it was a really good fight all week with lit Rat Lords and them competing us constantly. Mm-hmm. As you said in stream, we just gave up on doing the world bosses and just did what GG do best and Element do best, is grinding the gear, luring them, getting max PKs.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for joining the call here. I'm gonna go into the group call and get the drama started. Thank you for.
Good luck. I want to thank you for your amazing stream as well. Julius, Cosine, Neo, Gyring, Chris L as well for doing all of the work that they do on Eden.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
You too, mate.
All right, so you guys say call Louis, but I did, and Louis is not even replying to my PMs, so I cannot get Louis in there. Now we're going to go in for the group call, and I'm going to move in some people. First of all, we got Dadbotting here. Let me quickly see if he's muted. No, Dadbotting, hello, welcome.
Yo,
that's drama queen number 1. Let's see, what else can I find?
What about me?
Talking about you? I'm talking about you? Hell yeah, I'm talking about you, dude.
I see.
All right, let's see. Tali Tabik is in here. Bay is going to be moved in here. Let's see who else.
Tyler Tabik.
Nico, yeah, might as well move Nico in. Sync, yes, let's move Sync in from Elements.
What's up?
Yo, Kaya, you gotta join the.
What's up, winners? What's up, winners?
Oh, toss Pity in, bro. Toss Pity in. Pity's
Pity?
Toss Pity in, bro. Good
No,
content.
it's not.
Toss
Pity?
in, bro.
I'm gonna move
Toss
Pity in.
bro. Yeah. That makes Pity. That's my boy Pity right there, bro. Nobody like Pity, man.
Let's see.
What's
who
going
else
on,
can
Mel?
we
It's been a while,
move
dude.
in?
Wait, is Louis here?
Oh,
Louis.
Louis? No, Louis not here. I can't.
Louis
He's not
in
here.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
No,
Louis.
PM
He's in.
bro.
He's in the other
What's
chat
his name,
channel.
Louis?
Why are you flaming
His
Louis
name-
for when he's
Colin.
not here, though?
What is his
His
name?
name's keep calling.
Louis.
What?
Wow, that's crazy.
What's his
Are you
name?
mad that he went 37-0 on the World Bosses?
Feeling good, I
shit.
just added you.
What is
Oh,
his
I've
name?
never talked shit in my
That was
life.
so easy.
Call Louis. He's not in the voice call. I can't
I've never
see
talked
him.
shit about anyone.
Jack Martin. Jack
I've
Martin
never talked
and
shit about anyone.
Let's see. I cannot find Louis, my man. Louis is keep calling.
Jack someone with a flame. We can't really flame
Louis
Melo.
has
He
not
got 7.
called me.
Yeah,
Yes,
GG's to him.
Melo's kind of like easy target. Bring in like Tito or something. Bring Tito
Alright,
in.
yeah, let's
I want to
bring
hear
Tito.
I want to hear what his thoughts are on getting 37-0.
For sure.
I killed 37. I hold on. I killed. You want to hear what we did?
I
Hold on,
fucked
hold on,
you
hold on.
up, Dead Bunny. You
Hold on. I gotta answer the question.
fucking
Yes.
cross-eyed.
Yeah. You want?
got
Hold on. He's asking a
destroyed.
question.
You got
Hold on,
yo,
ask the
this
question.
is screamers here,
Hold on, wait,
You
okay,
got
you'll move him out.
destroyed,
Oh,
baby.
there we
I
go.
took that
Melo,
spot
bro,
from
like
you.
that.
I
Melo,
took
ask
that
the
spot.
question.
What you gonna do?
Melo,
What
ask
you
the
gonna do?
question,
I
bro.
took
Keep
your
crying,
spot.
bro.
I
Yo, let
took
Melo
that
ask you a
multi
question
spot,
now.
little
Keep crying to
bitch. You
close
my
your
little
crime.
bitch. I
We
took
won
your
multi.
spot.
Every one of your
What
members
We won
are
multi and
you gonna
37-0.
do about it? How does
Little
it feel?
bitch, man.
You
Why is
thought
this
you
guy
were gonna win
screaming?
and you lost.
Anybody
You
know
lost
why this
multi.
guy's
How the
screaming?
fuck does it
Bro,
feel?
holy fuck,
Yo,
bro.
let
Anybody
the
know why
body
this
Yo,
guy's
calm
screaming?
down.
Let the body win
Yo,
multi. You fucking
Yo,
lost.
Sam, why are you screaming in the
You
chat?
were the first person to
Why is he
die. You
screaming?
were the first person to
Does
die.
anybody know?
You died
Does anybody
first.
know?
You died first.
bro.
You cross-eyed little faggot. You died
I made it to top 16.
cross-eyed little faggot. You
Hold
died
on.
first. What you gonna do?
Whoa!
What are you gonna do? How does
Homophobia.
it
What the
feel
hell?
the first time that you
Yo,
were
let that go on in here,
multi?
Giller. That's a ban for
You got destroyed in multi.
You lost, bro. What do you mean you got
Why are
destroyed?
people
What is
getting
this?
muted?
Why is he
Bro,
screaming?
I
I
mean,
don't know.
literally more than everyone in
You
your
lost,
lines. What do you
bro.
mean I lost?
So we'll turn him
You
down a little
lost,
bit.
bro.
There
What
we
do you
go.
mean?
All right, let's see
Right.
who else
Oh,
can
what a
we
game.
meet.
So, Tito, I have a question. He's muted. Never mind.
Yeah, Louis still hasn't joined the regular voice, man. I still cannot drag him in. DBU not either. Hasn't joined regular voice. Wait, why can I not hear anyone anymore? Everyone got muted. Oh, hello. Hello, Cosine.
I just wanted to say shout out Eliza and Gem.
Shout out to Elijah.
Yeah,
Jam.
for the guy who won second place, can you please message me in Discord, the CD guy?
Alright, I'll message you now.
Everyone got muted by Cosine.
Yo, okay, before this spastic gets unmuted and starts yelling again, this Tito spastic,
Yo, easy.
I want to answer Melo's question of what we did all week. We killed 37 world bosses.
Facts.
They got not a
Facts,
single
man.
one. They tried
Facts.
contesting all of them.
Yo, you tell him, boy.
Oh, we didn't.
You got destroyed.
Wait, we didn't?
You got destroyed. You are a cross-eyed
Wait,
little
we
faggot.
didn't.
You lost
Hold on.
Bro, you're a team
Yo, that's
close. How do you
homophobia right
have
there.
an ego?
Yo, that's against Twitch
You're
TOS.
literally close.
I'm not a faggot. That's against
now.
Twitch TOS.
You got alcohol.
Yo, he
By
can't
the
be
way,
saying. Yo,
yo,
you gotta move him out, man. He can't be saying that, bro.
Listen,
Yo, that's against TOS right there, man. You can't say faggot in here.
Whoa,
Gotta move him out,
you
bro.
just said
Sorry,
it.
you gotta move him out. Mine was a quote. Hey, mine was a quote. Oh,
Didn't do
shoot.
nothing.
I actually didn't do nothing, but
Didn't do
not
nothing.
for real though. We actually killed 37 world bosses, and you guys got 0. So, well, like, what do you think about that, Tito? Can you like, let me like get a little
Yo,
insight
hello,
on
what's
your
up?
brain?
Ah, hello,
What's up,
Jason.
Jason?
Welcome, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, every one of you I heard I got BS by dead botting was
Why?
kind of unlucky. You feel me?
You got BS?
They were like
Yeah,
too
goodbye,
terrified
Jasmine,
to see
goodbye.
me
Hey.
in 1v1. So I mean,
it was
I
too easy,
understand
man.
that. Yeah, but yeah, fuck all the niggas who killed me.
Oh,
I
Chill,
see.
chill, chill.
The Jason classic, dude.
Can't blame him. to be
quality
fair.
right there.
Fuck, dude.
So, yeah, pretty easy. Not gonna lie. If you want to see,
Yeah, I
let
lost
me link you a
multi, and the
screenshot,
first
bro.
time they gave a prize for multi, I lost. Yeah, the Bonnie, you
Wait,
lost. Get the fuck out of
Wait,
here.
wait, we won multi. The last
No,
fucking
you didn't.
person
You
standing.
won multi. Who got paid
No, no,
for
no.
it? Hang on, who's
The
getting
last.
paid?
Hold on. Answer me this. Was the last two the last two standing were literally one of us and one of you. It was just people tanking fog. You actually lost multi.
got destroyed in multi. By the
It was
way,
literally
Giller,
people tanking Fog. The Fog started instantly, and you guys got wiped.
Giller, can you
Think
move
about
in
that.
Barnes ad-libs? That's the boy.
Wait, who?
He got like top 8 or some shit.
Who?
Tito, why were you spamming my PMs from?
PM me the name, Tito. I can't hear you properly.
Alright,
PM me the name.
That's the fucking boy. Hang on.
Tito,
Give me
why
the
were you begging in
Discord
my
name.
PMs when I dropped your boy from Max? And then I was dropping the whole team. 3
Oh, you were
VLSs,
begging. You
3
were begging,
VLSs,
Tito.
4
I
Z
did see that.
staff.
You actually were begging.
Yo, TY
Yo,
for
Louis
4
in
Z
here. Yo,
staff.
move Louis in, Giller. Move Louis in.
Is Louis a 5
I'm in
minute
here,
call?
Ari. I'm in here. Let's go.
I still don't see. I still don't see Louis.
Yeah, it's Migo,
His name is OT
boy.
Closer.
Yo,
Move
it's
Louis in. His
Mego,
name is
bro.
OT Closer.
It's Migo.
OT closer
Move OT
Louis?
closer in.
Oh, I see.
Closer
There
to
we
Tito,
yeah,
why
that's
were you
Louis.
begging for
Closer
your
to
items back in DMs?
You fucking foreigner. What the
Oh,
fuck?
you were begging. 10 mil for screenshot. 10 mil.
Wait.
That was you.
Dead body,
Giller.
shut the
Hello?
fuck up.
Yo,
You talk, I
ATC.
beg it.
Bitch.
As the leader
You're a
of the
bitch.
winning
What even
team,
is that?
why did it just take me
What?
so
I'll
long?
bitch slap you, dead body. What are you talking about? I sunned you last time in TS.
So do you guys
My
hear
son,
fucking
dead
Tito
body.
yelling?
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't know
Tito
about
yelling.
this one.
As
I
the
see
leader of
Matt.
the winning team, why did it take you so long to move me in? I feel so disrespected, but
I
That's
couldn't
actually
find your
fucked
name.
up.
You have
then
a
again,
nickname,
I
man.
was in TeamSpeak. I was in TeamSpeak talking
I
with
private
the winners.
called you
about-
twice,
fucked up,
man.
bro.
Oh, you didn't see my name.
I private
we
called
were
you
spamming
twice
in
and
the
I didn't
chat.
see your name
Get
because
a
you're called
spam that,
OT
spam
Feels
closer.
good winning, man. Feels fucking good.
Look, I'll
Hey,
probably
Giller,
call you
Giller,
private.
Giller, one time for the stream. Can you read my name? One time for the stream.
OT closer.
Thank you. That's what they call it from now on. That's what they
Hi,
call it
Tito.
from now on.
Hi,
One
Tito.
time for the one time. Shout out Guwap.
Yo, move
Shout out
Mellow in, move
Guwap.
Mellow in, move
Third
Mellow in.
player.
You know, shout out
Anyways,
Guwap, bro.
Yo, Tito, how you feeling down there, little guy?
Bro, what are you talking about?
What?
Louis?
What? How you feeling down there, little guy?
Bro, Louis,
No way, no way you're
Yo,
talking
Louis.
about
Shut the fuck
Yo,
up.
Louis,
You
you
win
see-
shit.
Yo,
You
Louis,
wanna
you see
split
how
100
lucky,
mil between 100 people.
bro, Louis, you see how
Wait,
lucky
all I
Pepper
hear
team
is
got
wah,
against
I
me.
know,
Split
dude.
100 mil between 100 people. Anyways, I'm sitting on 1.5 right now. I'm sitting on 1.5 right now.
You
Anyways,
donated
Yo,
for
tell
Tell
me.
he's
Mellow,
not
no?
giving you your 400 mil. He's not
Tito,
giving you your
Tito.
400 mil, by the
Tell
way.
me.
He's not giving you your
Tito,
400 mil,
who
by the way.
for?
All right. Well, before we continue with even more cancer interviews and people screaming in my ear, for the people that are still here, I appreciate all of you tuning in. We did just play the Eden Deadman Mode Tournament final, and if you do want to play, exclamation point Eden in the chat. You can join the Discord and you can play the tournament as well next time around. And then next month there should be another tournament, as well as a little bit of this, I suppose. Let me quickly get this going. I'll be spamming the chat momentarily. Invite people, edit invite link, copy. All right, so I am hosting a little bit of a mini game myself, which I'll be launching next Friday, and you can join that if you want. There we go. And now, once again, thank you all for playing the Eden Demo Tournament Finals. I was your host, Giller, and we'll go back into this autism call.
Why are
The
you
biggest
fucking
slave.
speaking with
You're
your
the
own
biggest
mouth? What are you
slave.
talking about?
You're
How
the
are you
biggest
calling
slave,
me a
kid.
slave? You're the
You're the biggest slave.
What are you talking
Biggest
about?
slave.
You lost your multi.
Biggest slave.
You go with her
Biggest
so
slave.
hard. What are you talking about?
37-0 and we won. 37-0 and we won.
What?
You won multi-hard. You won multi-hard. Again. I literally scattered the brain. I scattered the brain. I literally ping-ponged you. I ping-ponged you back and forth.
I
literally ping-ponged you. I ping-ponged you back and forth.
I
destroyed you in multi. I took that shit
from
Yo, Giller.
I took that shit from you, little faggot. I took it from you.
Giller.
Oh, you
No,
can't say
no.
that, bro. You're unmuted, bro. You can't say that. You cannot say
You were
that.
scared, bro. You were scared to come into fucking Valley, bro. You were scared to come to the center. I ping-ponged you back and forth between our village. Shut your goofy ass up. We won. We won. Who won? Who won? Who won?
Shit, you did it with multi. You did it with multi. Louis is paying you out of his own pocket.
POV? POV with all
All right, that's gonna be enough of that, man. Because that's gonna result in fucking people saying things that I can't play on the stream. So that's gonna be the last of the autism interviews. If you want to join the autism yourself, you can join general chat. I'm sure people will move back in there. You can start screaming yourself if you want to. But that's gonna be the last bit for me there. Once again, I was your host, Giller. If you're new to the stream, make sure to follow. I'd appreciate that. Exclamation point Eden in the chat, and you'll be able to play the next Eden Demo tournament yourself and compete for 2 Bill 07. As well as, once I said, I'll be hosting a mini game next Friday, which you can join if you want to. everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. My name was Giller. This was the Eden Dead Memo Tournament Final. Peace out and have a good one.